Jeff Ryland joins us today. He's from Gunderson Health System, and he is a child and family and therapist there. And today we are going to talk about how much is a good amount of parent-child time, how much should you be spending with your child, and it turns out there really is no set amount, but there are some guidelines, right?
Absolutely. I wish that I could say there was a set amount that we'd all follow it. And I think that most parents and children would agree that there never seems to be enough time to spend quality time with their children. Kids always want more, and parents seem to be torn between all the things they have to do after work and giving their children time.
And you said you really like to think of the time that you're giving to your children and spending with them as time invested.
Yes, I like the word invested because it really implies that you're doing something for the future. And we know that when we spend quality time with our children from birth on up, we're going to have a better relationship with them later in life, in their teen years and in their adult years, and if we don't spend that time with them, we don't invest that time with them early on.
Okay, and sometimes parents, I think, get caught up, like you said, we're very busy, but the time you spend with your kids doesn't always have to be quote-unquote fun time. You could be spending very good quality time with your children, just making a meal together, raking leaves,
right,
and incorporating some of those things,
right,
too.
Our task is to raise children to become healthy adults, and that means also learning life skills, learning how to be successful citizens, learning how to fold laundry and make breakfast and help with the dishes or help straighten up a room. Those things can be done together, and they can be fun activities with a parent who can model how to do it, rather than always thinking, I've got to be having fun with my child. We can have fun doing anything because it's a meaningful experience.
And you know, another thing too is a lot of people might think, well, in order to spend good quality time with my kids, I have to get them down to the Wisconsin Dells, to the water park, and you have to have all these big events planned. But you really don't have to. It's those daily rituals that can be some of the most memorable, right, and fun things for, right, kids.
Right. Think about quality time as bits and pieces, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. The best times that kids have involve spending no money with their parents. It's reading at bedtime, it's taking that walk looking for shooting stars, it's telling stories at the dinner table, it's snuggling, it's horseyback rides up the, yeah, stairs. Those are the things that kids remember when they talk about being children as adults.
And you know, if you're kind of wanting to find some really memorable things to do with your kids, one way to do that is through a bucket list, yes, that you can come up with together.
Right. Every season, make a list. What are the things we want to do this fall? What are the things we want to do this winter? And start crossing them off on that weekend that you completed. Or look at the list and say, how does this match up with the weather in our part of the state? And can we do this? And make sure that there are things on the list that, again, don't cost money, because the best things don't cost a dime for children. It's building that memory that children will remember for a lifetime.
And they really do appreciate it too, having that time with their parents. Well, very good. Yes. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And if you would like some more tips on parenting, you can always go to our website at news8000.com. And each Tuesday evening, Gunderson Health System offers a free parenting class at its Onalaska Clinic. Tonight's is from 6 to 8 p.m., and it will focus on understanding your child's behavior. There is a children's program at the same time for kids 3 to 10 years of age, where they will learn about emotions and problem solving, and then they'll learn that through activities and crafts. So to reserve your spot, just call 775-4419. Again, that's a free program, and we'll be back in just a moment with another look at your forecast.